Hi, my name is Nadia Ismail, a wedding and portrait photographer based in Brunei Darussalam. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 crucial tips if you want to be an amazing photographer. But first, let me start with the story how I started in photography. Personally, I started photography back in 2009 as a hobby. When I first got my digital camera, that was the Sony H10. It wasn't the most advanced camera back then. It was just an 8.1 megapixel, but I used that camera to explore the realm of photography. It wasn't even a DSLR. It doesn't even have a big sensor like a DSLR. It wouldn't even give you that beautiful bokeh. Limited gear actually gave me an advantage. It actually challenged me to be more and more creative in photography. So whether you have a DSLR or a mirrorless or an old digital camera or just a smartphone, I bet you can follow these 3 crucial tips that will help you to become an amazing photographer. So you ready? Tip number 1, that is learn the rules like a pro so that you can break them like an artist. Familiar with that quote? That is a quote by Pablo Picasso. If you are my student or if you have been to any of my workshops, that is my most repeated quote ever by Pablo Picasso because I think it's relatable in photography. You can say that photography is an art, but then you cannot create or photograph with just shooting in auto mode. You cannot just like take a camera and shoot it without trying to adjust the settings, and you don't understand how the exposure works, how the shutter speed works, what is an aperture, what is an ISO. So if you don't know all those things and you cannot master that, you cannot actually master photography. So the first thing is to learn the inside and out of photography. Tip number 2 is to bring your camera everywhere. It is a huge mistake if you think that you can get better in photography without taking photos. So if you want to master photography, if you want to be a better photographer, you need to shoot every day. When you shoot every day, you're gonna learn what works and what doesn't. If you look into your favorite photographers out there, whoever that comes into your mind, you call them talented, but did you know that their talent come from their diligence in practicing photography? Photography is just the same with any crafts or sports out there. Like if you want to be a better runner, you have to run every day. If you want to be a better footballer, you have to practice every day. If you want to be a better writer, you need to practice a lot. So that's the thing. You don't get this overnight. You don't buy a camera and then you expect to get better the next month if you just leave your camera in your room and you go out there without your camera. So important to bring it everywhere, especially if you're a beginner and you need to be taking a lot of photos. You need to practice a lot. You need to make a lot of mistakes so that you know what works and what doesn't work. Tip number 3, take inspiration from other photographers. So you probably have a photographer in mind. You follow them on social media, you've seen their blogs, you've seen their YouTube videos maybe. So you have that photographer that you look up to. So when you look into their photos, don't just look and don't just try to copy their words without thinking how this photographer did this. So you need to analyze what they did to the photo. When you already know what makes a good photo good or what makes a bad photo bad, you tend to avoid the mistakes that other photographers make and you tend to make better photos. So those are 3 tips that you need to do if you want to be a better photographer today. If you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next video.